Hi, Joe here, gatherer of stories from the people of Cork and steward of Good Day Cork. Some of us are celebrating the joyous change in season, and some are celebrating Easter. I wish you and your loved ones lots of laughs. I'd love to celebrate in person, but the screen's gotta do. And I want to celebrate the fact that we're here. And I'm going to do so by reading an excerpt from the book, The Order of Time by Carlo Rovelli. I've read a different passage before from this book, but this book, it's not that big, but it's vast. It's so vast, like the cosmos. So here goes. I'm going to be reading from reading excerpts from part 3, Sources of Time, from the book The Order of Time by Carlo Rovelli. So here goes. Now it is time to rebuild the time that we experience, to look for its sources, to understand where it comes from. If in the elementary dynamic of the world all the variables are equivalent, what is this thing that we humans call time? What is it that my watch measures? What is it that always runs forwards and never backwards, and why? It may not be part of the elementary grammar of the world, but what is it? There are so many things that are not part of the elementary grammar of the world and that simply emerge in some way. Now, he gives many examples. I'm only going to read 2 of those. A group of boys on a field decide to have a match. They form teams. This is how we used to do it. The 2 most enterprising would take turns choosing the players they wanted, having tossed a coin to see who would have first pick. At the end of the solemn procedure, there were 2 teams. Where were the teams before they were chosen? Nowhere. They emerged from the procedure. Another example. We see the sky turning around us every day, but we are the ones who are turning. Is the daily spectacle of a revolving universe illusory? No, it is real, but it doesn't involve the cosmos alone. It involves our relation with the sun and the stars. We understand it by asking ourselves how we move. Cosmic movement emerges from the relation between the cosmos and ourselves. In these examples, something that is real emerges from a world that at a much simpler level has no teams, no revolving cosmos. Time emerges from a world without time in a way that has something in common with each of these examples. I continue now to another excerpt. Whatever we human beings may be specifically in detail, we are nevertheless pieces of nature, a part of the great fresco of the cosmos, a small part among many others. Between ourselves and the rest of the world, there are physical interactions. Obviously, not all the variables of the world interact with us or with the segment of the world to which we belong. Only a very minute fraction of these variables does so. Most of them do not react with us at all. They do not register us, and we do not register them. This is why distinct configurations of the world seem equivalent to us. The physical interaction between myself and a glass of water, 2 pieces of the world, is independent of the motion of the single molecules of water. In the same way, the physical interaction between myself and a distant galaxy, two pieces of the world, ignores what happens in detail out there. Therefore, our vision of the world is blurred because the physical interactions between the part of the world to which we belong and the rest are blind to many variables. Well, happy spring and happy Easter.